वो छोटी बड़ी खबर जो निश्चित करेगी आपका फायदा।
Hello and a warm welcome to Power News. I'm Juhi Rajput. In today's episode, we're going to discuss power sector reforms key to power sector sustainability. To discuss the same, we've been joined by Dr. Pramod Deo, Chairperson, CERC. Mr. Jayan Deo, MD and CEO, IEX India. Mr. Bijoy Kumar Mishra, Member, OERC. Mr. S.C. Bhargava, Executive Vice President, L&T EBG. And Professor Atmanand, Dean, MDI, Gurgaon. Let's start the discussion with Dr. Pramod Deo. Enactment of the Electricity Act 2003 initiated the power reform process in the country. After 8 years, the losses of SEBs is staggering at rupees 70,000 crore. And according to the Planning Commission, it is likely to grow to rupees 1,50,000 crore by 2014-15. Clearly, power sector reforms have gone off the rails and called for urgent remedial action. What do you have to say about it?
We really talk of the reforms. The whole process was started by 98, because we seem to have a political consensus where all the chief ministers in the National Development Council agreed that this tariff determination process, which has become too political, needs to be taken out, and which is impacting adversely on the health of the state electricity boards. So this is something has to be addressed, and we should have a independent regulatory bodies, and that's how the Electricity Regulatory Commission Act 98 came. Then we also had a 50-year-old Electricity Act, which was really the nationalization of electricity industry. That's how the electricity boards and monopolies were created, and we need to break up that monopoly. That's why the 2003. So that really brought in the 2003 Act coming, and now in a big way the private sector entered, and the private sector entered in the generation. And the best example is last year, when we added more than 12,000 megawatt, which is kind of a record. And the share of the private sector is more than half. And why the private sector has come? Because private sector has got options now that in case the distribution companies do not pay, they can sell that power to other distribution company or in the market. Again, we also have this reality. Can a techno-economic body like the Regulatory Commission do the political process of tariff determination and giving the right return to the distribution companies, which are owned by this government, and they being government entities, they are advised or they are mandated not to ask for tariff increase. So that's where we stand.
Electricity is going unsold in the power exchanges even as the summer temperatures have been rising sharply across the country. The sell bids in the exchange have been higher than the purchase bids through much of the first half of May. What do you have to say about this situation, Mr. Jayan Deo?
For last 9 months, almost 1,000 to 2,000 megawatts of power is coming on the exchange and not getting sold. Even at a prices which are below 3 rupees, 2 rupees 50 paisa, 2 rupees 75 paisa average price, it's not getting sold. Today also, below 3 rupees, we are lost somewhere around 750 megawatts of power could not be sold today. And simultaneously, you will find you go to Gurgaon, all the houses, all the buildings, all the industries are running their DG sets, which is costing them between 10 rupees to 13 rupees. This is the case even in the exchange where we are running. There also we are running DG set whenever the power is not supplied to us. And throughout the country, if you go, you will find that people are using DG sets, or they are closing their units for a couple of hours, not doing the factory work or whatever is there. So this anomaly says that there is something intrinsically wrong with our system. We need to look at it from a different perspective. A total national level approach is required for solving this problem, and the main problem is the political process, as Dr. Dev has said. What we can do